What up, y'all? This is a different. You see, there's no background. This is a scarce and skimpy. No, not skimpy.
Damn.
I don't know. Depends on the stories. Tahir's out of town. He is killing it on the Villain Tour. I just got a chance to see him in Atlanta. So today it is a takeover. This is the Thick Threads podcast. I am here with my new co-host, Persephanii. What up?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
If you guys if you haven't seen any of our announcements yet, we do have a new podcast. It's called Thick Threads. It's pretty dope. We basically go down the annals of the internet.
Wow. That's
what
holes, but
them threads be deep in there.
You just took it
Twitter
there.
threads, Reddit threads, conspiracy theories, educational
All that.
threads, science stuff. We did a test episode. It's up now. You can check it out. So this is the takeover.
Yeah.
But
People tend to really like it so far.
It's been getting a fantastic feedback.
Yeah.
What we can't say too much
Right.
about it, just a sub. But we do have a lot more episodes coming, and I don't know what we can't say.
We just have a special announcement.
Special announcement coming up, which is going to be really, really dope.
Mhm.
But it's been a while since you've been on the show.
Absolutely. It's been like I've never seen this setup, so
Okay,
moving on up.
so this is exciting. We got Scary Squad pulling up. I cannot get into the Patreon, so we threw it in the Discord. So welcome. If this is your first time, we're going to start with a freestyle rap, which is great because in the shooting of Thick Threads, we have been freestyling a lot.
But they haven't been good.
That's fine.
Is it?
Absolutely. No, she literally will turn into a thug mid-shoot and just start freestyling about all the people she's killed and all that stuff.
Wow. So you gonna put
We're going to
All
start
right.
with that. Then we're going to just do a whole bunch of random stories, mixes of what's going on now, the craziness. I'm going to save the craziness for the middle of the show this time. Last time I started with a bummer because I was just upset with the world.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's just on fire right now.
It is. There's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on. So I'm going to save that for the middle.
So
but
will I do the beat and you do the freestyle?
or we could go a cappella, how we usually do.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Or we could rip a song off, which we typically do, and then just base it off of that.
okay.
But then-
freestyling.
But then, y'all, as y'all know, Tahir's not here, and I'm not good at ads or ad transitions. So we're gonna have abrupt commercials, and I'm basically gonna be a door-to-door salesman trying to
That's a
sell you
mess.
something.
It's a mess. God damn.
Crossover.
Lord.
And of course, we got Killer Cam as
I am here.
as our fact checker. This guy's a
Hey.
damn genius.
Oh, okay.
If we start talking about anything and we just start talking about, you know how black people do, just saying
We just
facts,
say, mhm.
he'll be like, actually, no.
I do it, and I just start looking it up right then.
That's like a bad habit of mine now. I'm addicted to Google because everybody just says stuff, myself included, and I just have to go to the Goog.
Well, you're the most important part of the show.
Boom. We need an anchor. All right, so usually we get some suggestions. I know I had some trouble with the login, so people aren't, we're going to give them a little minute to pile
To
in.
get in? Okay.
So I might as well just suggest some things based on how I've heard you freestyle.
Oh,
I feel like you've given a New York Mob Deep style. You know what I mean?
I
We could
wasn't
hit them with a Dr.
prepared.
Seuss type of thing,
That's kind of what I resort to.
storybook. You want to do a Dr. Seuss rap? I've been low-key suggesting Dr. Seuss for the past few episodes. I've been even saying, yep, we got Dr. Seuss as a suggestion. Nobody's suggesting it. I want to do it. Let's do it. You reacted to it.
God.
We can call it
Embarrassing yourself.
embarrassing is too hard of a rhyme word.
Oh.
Maybe we could call it like,
I'm saying that's what I'm about to do.
oh, yeah, no,
Like,
it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Let's do acapella. Acapella, Dr. Seuss, fire bars, and they're gonna be violent because we usually go that way.
We usually do.
Boom bap, I'ma get the strap. Throw damn internet, you scary on my lap. Top, I was getting the bop. I had to get a towel because the shit was too slop. P. Came through sipping tea. I went on to Zeus Network because I wanted to see Ratchet fighting.
No.
I went to Canada and got some tings. My mansion don't have a doorbell, but I got rings.
Okay.
That was way tighter than I thought it was gonna be.
Okay. Can I use a recycle bar? Like,
Catch me. You gonna pull some old stuff out? That means it has to be
that
good.
nobody's
People are
ever
giving me
heard but you.
People are giving me leeway because it's fresh trash. You can't bring no recycled trash in here.
Why it gotta be trash?
Her bars belong in the blue bin.
Wow.
You would laugh if you saw how balls the blue bin.
See, that was karma eating your ass up.
Trying to make a bar about blue balls.
Mm-hmm.
I'ma pass the bars like people pass SARS. Make sure you keep a mask on, mask off in the car. I'ma throw it to P. You can use sound effects. Look, you got no beat to get in your way.
So you gonna throw it to me, Stephanie,
Mm-hmm.
and I'ma
See?
and I'ma take the beat that's not there. And I did
Indian
pigtails.
giving, taking back the bars.
No, and I did pigtails in my hair.
You do have pigtails.
That's what I'm saying.
Pigtails. When I go hiking, I pick the thick trails.
What's a thick trail?
You know them trails that got hips, and then you think it's gonna be brisk, and you see it, and you're like,
That's
damn,
a mistail.
Okay.
Mistail?
I'm cooking the coke. You see that fish scale? I scratched a bitch eyes out. Now she need to learn Braille. Ice chunks keep hitting my car. Oh, hell.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
We're going to go ahead and get the show started. You guys. No. Go ahead. Okay. I thought there's nothing worse than oh, hell.
I'm pulling out my...
Pull it
I'm a
out.
construction worker.
She said this before. Go ahead.
Y'all ain't heard it.
Go ahead.
I'm a construction worker. So I pull out that caution tape. But when I bring that sawed off,
Okay.
you'll be floating down Ricky's lake. He hates that bar, but I think it's quite good. And I thought of it myself.
Niggas need to keep that blower. They call me Young Javier the way I keep that lawnmower. I came through. I'm a shower, not a grower. So if you pants me now,
then time will move slower.
damn. I feel like that does describe embarrassment pretty well. All right, thank you. You saved me. All right. I was like, no, I have nothing. All right, well that.
I said, oh
That
shit,
is,
he's drowning.
Yeah, thank you for the lifeline, and it made sense.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to Damn Internet You Thick.
Oh, hey.
That's
a nice
the
little-
crossover. Damn Internet You
Yeah.
Scary. Damn and Thick Threads.
Shout out to Tahir.
Shout out to Tahir.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you should have seen him in action.
I wish I would have been there.
We were in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
I was late.
Wow.
I came in during Ty's set. Ty Davis is an incredible comedian. Man, she was up there ripping and roaring, roaring
Nice.
and ripping. Everybody who hated men in the audience was going crazy.
Damn, I should have been there.
She killed it. Tahir went up. He has over an hour.
Wow.
He has over an hour.
That's not easy to do.
It's not easy. And then on top of that, they got into a car and drove to Atlanta. They're on some.
You mean Chicago?
Chicago. Chicago.
Fact check.
I got in the car and drove to Atlanta airport.
Oh, I'm like, what is he talking
They
about?
drove to Chicago on some Scooby-Doo shit. They love comedy that much. That's inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I like anything that much.
Really?
No.
Why not?
Like I
Not music?
Do you not like road trips?
No, I do. I like stuff, but it's like that's a drive. I hate being in a car for a long time.
That's a haul, yeah.
That's a really
And not really
for-
like a good scenic haul. Either.
Yeah, I like scenic. I like it if we got like stops and it's leisurely, not like we have to get here,
Yeah, you're
on some White Castle
on time
mission.
kinda.
Yeah, because when I told you I wanted to go backpacking in Europe, you looked at me like I was
because
like I had
you
shit
have
on my nose.
because is that a phrase?
I don't know. I just made it up. I mean, if somebody has shit on their nose, how would you look at them?
Did you try to say it like it was like a old school
No, I just
Southern
said it.
phrase? Like
I'm
I have.
saying,
You
like,
can't just. I don't think you can do that. Can you do
What?
that?
Why not?
Can you just make up a phrase and make it seem old?
I mean,
How else does it get?
So
I've heard the phrase before.
Oh, shit on my nose.
I think so. Something similar. It's like egg on my face. It's
Right.
like that,
plagiarism.
Shit on my nose.
You got that from somewhere.
I didn't though.
He's
I
heard
just-
it.
sounds familiar.
It might be,
I got
but
shit
I don't
on
know.
my nose.
It just came to my mind.
Is
and I
there
said
like a
it.
genius old black grandma out there that was just making up all these things for the first time? Like,
It was a collective effort. It was a collective
I'll
effort.
be a cricket in the bushes. That sounds like an old one, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be a cricket in the bushes.
but
I think
you
saying
just
it the
made
way you did is probably the first time that
Boom.
she did invent that phraseology.
Take-
You looked at me like I had shit on my nose.
Yep.
Okay,
But
I mean,
I said I wanted to go backpacking in Europe.
that's not a bad idea.
And
I would
you
just
looked
want
at me
luggage. I would just want
No,
luggage.
What's the point of backpacking if you have to take luggage?
You're gonna be dressed like a cartoon character out there, one outfit.
One outfit, we're washing it in a lake.
Damn, what kind of backpacking are you trying to do? You ain't trying to go to cities?
No.
I don't know. I would like to see Europe in some type of way, but that's a cool adventurous way.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I've
That's,
been to Norway.
oh yeah, is that where you tried to see the Northern Lights?
Mm-hmm. I tried.
Did you didn't see any of them?
No.
That
they
seems
ran
cool.
from me. I chased them and they ran.
So I researched Northern Lights the other day, and I found out what they are, and I would like to
Oh.
share
I would love for you to say
because my mind was blown the entire video, and I'm just gonna do my best. This is Cloud Explains.
this. Okay, fact checker, get ready.
Kev is about to have a headache. All right. This is to my knowledge, this is how the Northern Lights work.
Oh,
'Kay.
the northern what?
The Aurora Borealis.
There you
Okay,
go.
there you go.
Aurora Borealis.
What did he say? Aurora.
Aurora. Aurora. All right. So if you don't know, in Sweden and some other place, there's a phenomenon that happens at night, and it's basically like you go outside and the lights, the sky is like neon. It's like wild neon. Like if you could pick neon light, like a
Like
wild
this.
neon light. Yeah, it's like that, but that's artificial. Imagine wild neon. It's just all over the sky, okay? And you just go out there and you're like, wow, this is crazy. But I didn't know what it was. So apparently, the sun is so powerful that it poots. It farts, and it just has these explosions of energy that's like, it's crazy. It's like, poof, and it explodes. And that's just happening all the time,
Right.
okay? And then Earth is just chilling out here, but sometimes them farts be pointed at Earth, and it'd be like, pff, and Earth has a magnetic field, which is crazy if you think about it, because it has all this iron and stuff in the middle of it that's molten. It's like like an iron, a gusher with iron in the middle, and that creates these magnetic like Mickey Mouse ears, and it just has all these anything that it protects us though, because these farts. It'd be like a shield. It'd be like, and it'd be like going around. Like, and then
It doesn't make noise.
what's crazy about it is that it lands on Earth, kind of like residual gases and stuff lands on Earth, but we can't see it most of the time because it lands in the daytime part because of sun.
Well, we
right?
just can't see the ones that are hitting in the day.
That's
light.
that's the second half of my
yes.
fact. That's the second half
Okay.
of my fact.
Okay,
So
let me shut up then.
So remember, the sun is making all this light, so all this gas hits, and we all this neon that's not getting no
Photons,
love.
electrons, and
Right.
atoms.
But then on the ass part of the explosion, it'd be like circling back, and the gas be kind of like coming back to the dark side. And then if you go to the poles where that would happen, you get to see the wild neon. And to my knowledge, the lowest is green, and then a little bit higher is pink, and then if you keep
pink
going
and
up,
red and purple.
and then if you keep going up, it's blue.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a damn icy of wild neon
like a snow
light.
cone, kind
How'd
of.
I do?
How much of it did you make up? Because there's definitely made up stuff there. Some of the stuff was kind of.
I thought that was all true.
Not all of it.
Okay, how does this work?
I mean, it's the sun does have an effect. It causes, they're called geomagnetic storms. And what it does actually is it's causing the electrons in the Earth's atmosphere, when they rise to the upper levels, they collide with other molecules. And when they do that, it causes a release of light.
Photons.
Exactly.
Yeah. So wait, the gases come through after the storm,
Exactly.
and then they react with the light.
In the upper atmosphere, the electrons are hitting molecules like nitrogen and oxygen, and when they collide, and after they collide, they get excited and they release photons.
Wait, so what did I make up?
The whole ass fart part.
Oh, yeah, the farts. Yeah.
The funny part.
That's just. So I was for the most part right. I just didn't explain the photons.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You didn't
Okay.
explain the photons.
Okay.
That's okay.
So-
you actually did really good.
So the
'cause I
storm
didn't think
comes
you really
down.
understood it.
They like tickle the air a little bit, and the tickling of the air releases this green stuff.
And it
And
looks
then-
like snakes in the sky, like green.
And then people like hike up to cold parts, and just.
So that's what I did.
What do you do
When I went
Why-
to
did you just
Norway, I
look?
went to Senja.
Okay.
And they had like different like maps and stuff, or they tell you where the northern lights are gonna be. So you're supposed to camp out wherever they're gonna be.
Uh-huh.
So we went to those places. At the time, they were supposed to be there, but they
just didn't
weren't
show up?
there. But when I went in December, and so supposedly it's harder to see in December.
Why? Just because of the angle of the.
Maybe I don't know why, but I have
That's
I have a
disappointing.
friend out there who chases the northern lights and who's a nature photographer, who told me that the best time to really come is in August and September.
So when they don't show up, what does that mean? The storm wasn't strong enough, or
It could be a number of things. Clouds could be blocking it. It could just not be the right time. Like the time of year, it definitely has an effect because the Earth is facing a certain direction, and its position to the sun affects how things will happen, because the sun is part to the causes it to happen. So where we are in the year affects where we are in space, which affects where we are in relation to the sun, which will affect how you can see it and where you can see it.
So I'm gonna go again.
that's crazy, huh?
I'm gonna go again.
To see the northern lights. Okay, I hope you see them.
Thanks.
I hope you see them.
I hope at some point in time you see them too.
I hope to see the pink ones, because the green ones, that seems like, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know.
It seems
what
like
you
it's
mean.
amazing, but it's like you see the green ones, you saw the regular ones. You know what I mean? I want to
No.
see the iOS update version.
No,
You know what I mean?
You
I want to
sound
see them
crazy.
pinks.
you sound crazy.
I want
That
that.
green looks lit. I want to see the green.
So check it out, Northern Lights. It looks like that. Wild that.
Wild that.
So our show has fun facts.
Yes.
Fun facts at the end. We call them thick facts. And I have a crazy fun fact for you,
Oh.
and it needs to be fact checked. But before that, commercial break. All right, so I'm about to come up to your door. Okay. Da da da. Da 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 da. Nice house.
Oh wait, did you knock yet?
No, I'm just talking to myself outside.
Oh. Okay.
Reset.
All right. Hello.
Oh, are you gonna open the door?
Maybe. Who are you?
I'm just a man with a meal prep kit. Judging by the look of your house, you look like a great cook. Can I talk to you for a second about HelloFresh?
Sure. Come on in.
Give me the sound effect. Give me the full experience. Hey, how you doing today?
I'm great.
My name's Patrick, and I'm here with HelloFresh. Have you ever heard of it?
No, won't you tell me what it is?
Man, if it isn't your day. You look like you can cook, but what if I could make your life that much easier?
I look like I can cook.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, you look like you can't cook. Let me make your life a lot easier. I thought that was the offensive version.
Mm-mm.
All right. With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep, right here where I am. I just didn't bring it this time. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. You want to know more about it?
Sure. Tell me more, please.
You right. You could choose from over 55 weekly options featuring pre-portioned, high-quality ingredients, peak ripeness. So ripe. Oh, it's so ripe. HelloFresh delivers fresh, quality produce from the farm to your door in less than a week so you can savor summer flavors right there at home. I myself have had HelloFresh for a while, and man, oh man, did it turn me into a chef. Bulgogi.
What?
Bulgogi.
Bulgogi? What is that?
Exactly. I didn't know until HelloFresh. I was making bulgogi bowls, poke bowls. I was never making bowls at home. HelloFresh did that. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, there you
Skip
have
the grocery store and spend more time soaking up the summer sun. HelloFresh Market is a one-stop shop for all your mealtime needs with quick breakfasts, lunches, snacks, desserts, and more. Foolproof. You a fool?
No.
It's foolproof. Step-by-step recipes mean a joyful cooking experience and a stress-free summer. Plus, HelloFresh cuts back on time spent in the kitchen with meals ready in about 30 minutes or less. That's been my experience. So go to HelloFresh.com/DIYS16 and use the code DIYS16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. We're just throwing food at you guys.
Wow.
16 free gifts. DIYS16. Repeat. DIYS16. 16 free meals, 3 free gifts. Go and experience America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh.
Sign me up.
Okay. I'll come back for all that.
Okay,
Boom.
so wait.
And commercial.
So with that, if a girl asks you to cook for her,
I'm HelloFreshing.
you don't have no recipes of your own?
I'm not better than
So
HelloFresh.
you're gonna do HelloFresh?
Why would I go to a basic? What am I gonna make? Salmon and fed shrimp Alfredo.
Don't you dare.
That's what I'm saying. The
fettuccine
classic black stuff tacos. I want to impress. I want to
If
make
that's
some
all
tartar.
you can make.
Hmm?
You want to impress?
Yep. I would cook like some
Are you gonna tell her it's HelloFresh?
some
Or
fire
you
meatballs.
Like, no, this is
It depends on the situation. I feel like being upfront is just best. Like I'm just going to follow this little kid. What am I going to listen to the ancestors? I never said I was a professional chef. But I digress. Fact time. You ready for this?
I'm
You
ready.
ready for this?
Ready.
All right. The Great Wall of China is held together with sticky rice.
For real?
Let me just say my thing, and then if it all comes crashing down,
I'm
Cam will
walking
let
on
us
that
know.
thing.
All right. So, fact or cap? The Ming Dynasty workers have developed a sticky rice mortar. They made this solution using a mixture of slaked lime, a standard ingredient in a mortar with sweet rice. The result, according to the Chinese researchers, is that this mixture is highly water resistant, shrinks less, and holds its shape, while the key chemical reaction in the mortar continues over time. In other words, the mortar strengthens with age. It gets stronger.
Wow.
The Ming Dynasty.
What? Damn.
Because if you did anything that was called a dynasty, that was a long time ago. And if you still have some stuff built strong, come on now. It says the Ming Dynasty's architects and engineers used this updated mortar recipe in the construction of many walls, city walls, tombs in the kingdom. Many of these structures have stood the ravages of time. Never heard that. And even more shocking is one Ming area tomb remained stock still, even against a modern day bulldozer. Jesus.
Wow.
That's some strong sticky rice. Maybe.
Can you eat that? Could they eat that?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Probably not in the mortar state. It probably is mixed with a bunch of other
Oh.
unedible.
What'd you find?
No, that's right. 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go. Look at you.
The Great Wall of China is
Look at-
delicious. Kind of. Sticky rices.
That's
It is good.
great. Yeah.
With a little mango.
I wonder. I hope the workers are being fed too and weren't being like, "Here's all your rice. Now you got to
Right,
use it in the
right.
wall."
I know, right?
I've seen those videos where people had taken top
the-
ramen.
The ramen noodles and
the
repaired
ramen
like
noodles
sinks and stuff.
and they
What
made
is that?
stuff. Yeah.
What
Because
is that?
it hardens. So
Mhm.
eventually, like the noodles go back to their hard state when they dehydrate again. So it's a solid again, and the people have like repaired stuff out of it. I don't know how durable it is.
Yeah, I was about to say, does it work?
I don't know, but
In the
on
video, it
videos,
looks like
That's what I'm saying. But who found out that noodles could be used in drywall?
People
And does
do
that mean that
anything.
noodles are like way worse for us than we thought? Or did we know
no,
how
I
bad
think
they
it's
were?
just I don't think it has to do with whether they're good or bad. It's just the fact that their molecular makeup allows them to be strong.
maybe it's a chemical that they mix in with it.
I'm assuming
that-
it's probably that because of the videos they're doing a lot with like the noodles and that. I don't know what they're
Mhm.
adding to it to make it like sturdy.
But
Yeah.
she sure did make it drywall. Like she patched a hole.
I saw somebody fix a sink with
Yeah.
noodles.
That's the video I saw. Yeah.
I don't. There's three things.
My thing is, how long did it take you to figure out that that's what you're gonna do, and then the process to do that just feels such like.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know
Why
where
you
you
think
start.
wasted
I don't
time?
know where you like. I've never looked at noodles and was like,
Who was like, I need the sink now, can't go to the store, gotta fix it.
maybe you got to be really good at fixing stuff to even try that. But I feel like
Yeah.
there are three foods that made an unexpected blow up in life in my time, and which is hot Cheetos. Obviously,
Oh,
that's just used as everything now. We don't have to explain
hot
that one.
Cheetos in a cup of noodle.
Hot Cheetos, cup of noodles because of this, and cake. Everything on the internet is
Oh,
cake.
That whole fad.
Have you
Oh,
seen
I just saw
this?
some like some Jordans that they cut.
That was crazy. I mean, I didn't cringe because I don't care about Jordans, but I get why that went
I
viral.
kind of looked like, what they about to do? And then it was.
Have you
cake,
seen the
so
one
I
with
was
like the dog that looks real and they like?
Yeah,
to its
that
head?
was great. That was actually the first one I saw,
Yeah.
which is why I was like, yo!
horrible.
I don't know who
Was it red velvet inside?
Cake?
Probably.
Bakers just came together and they're like, let's up this shit.
I
we going
bet
viral.
you that cake.
Well, they do. There's a
tastes
game show
disgusting.
in I think Japan, and is it chocolate or not? And they give you something and you gotta bite into it and figure out if
I
it's
did
chocolate.
see that, and it would be like a table leg, and they would.
Yeah.
But the funny part is that if it's not chocolate, you're just biting.
Yeah.
What, a real table
Yeah,
leg.
exactly.
Oh shit. Do you think that cake tastes good? It does not. It looks dry to me.
Oh, you mean the cakes in the videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that's for show. So
Yeah.
the
Oh.
cake itself isn't like
Delicious.
done super,
Edible?
super quality.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
done to be able to hold its shape. A lot of it's in the frosting and what they're actually
Right, and yeah, like those
making. Or the fondant.
like those
yeah.
those professional cake making
Videos?
competitions and stuff on Netflix. A lot of that stuff, or even the ones you can make for a birthday party, like just to make it look dope, they'll have like a bunch of like sugar stuff or edible flowers or edible
Yeah.
stuff that you don't want to eat, but it's like it won't kill you. Is that what makes it edible?
Well, it's sugar.
Just all sugar stuff.
Just pure sugar.
So yes.
I don't like
kills you.
cake to begin with, though.
I
It's
don't
like
either.
my least favorite dessert. Like
I
just
don't
sitting down
really
with
What
a
like
about
slice of
ice
cake.
cream
at all.
cake?
If the ice cream, wait, I'd actually rather eat a thing of ice cream with a cake, but I don't like I would rather have my ideal cake experience is like something rich like German or carrot cake
Okay.
with maybe like ice cream. But the stuff in between, that's pretty good too. It's better than just regular confetti cake.
I'll
Like I
pretty
don't,
I
much
can't
only
stand
eat
confetti
a,
cake is
Chocolate
the worst.
cake is like the only way to
I'll
go.
eat red velvet.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah, that's the only.
I like
one
red velvet.
like.
Is the cream cheese frosting you use? It's too
Yeah.
much for me.
Oh,
I can't,
really?
Yeah, I can't. The cream
No,
cheese is a
that's
lot.
I
what
like
makes
that.
it.
I think that's
I
really the only
like
thing it
that.
has going for it. Now,
Uh-huh.
now that I found out it's chocolate
Mhm.
with a little pizzazz.
It really doesn't taste like chocolate cake to me.
It doesn't.
Why do they say that? Is
It's
it
the
really
ingre-
chocolate cake?
It's it's basically dyed. I mean, it depends on who makes it. I'm
'Cause
sure
it
there's different
doesn't
ways to
taste like
make
It
it.
chocolate
does
cake.
though. When you, well, I mean, if you take out the frosting, it tastes like just
Yeah, I guess you have to
swaggy
try
chocolate.
just straight red velvet cake with no frosting.
The frosting does kind of
That
add
doesn't-
to it.
That doesn't sound
You just want some
good.
red, just the velvet.
No, thank you.
All right. I gotta show you this because I don't think we're
I
gonna
would've
get through
brought a
everything.
fact.
How about this? Have you seen the edges tattoo?
No, the edges.
Get ready. I
Oh.
hope this doesn't become a fad.
Oh,
edges
yes,
tattoo.
yes, yes.
Baby hairs are
didn't know
starting
that
to
was a tattoo.
get the tattoos,
Oh.
like those designs.
Wow.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Ari
yeah.
Lennox, you can get that permanent. Would you ever? If that meant you never had to worry about your baby hairs again.
No.
It's kind of crazy, right?
Because
Because
tattoos,
there's going to be
they
a day
fade.
when you don't want them.
What if I want to dye my hair? Then what happens to my edges? Like, oh no.
That's
And
such
then
a
I just
wild
don't
concept.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, that was.
It doesn't look like
It's
hair
like those.
to
It's
me.
like those tattoo beards, though.
People tattoo their beards.
Tattoo beards, eyebrows. You've never seen tattooed eyebrows?
I've never seen tattoo beard. Eyebrows, I can see.
Eyebrows,
Yeah,
mustache,
I've seen brows.
freckles,
People are yeah.
the tatted freckles, the fakes.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you
Why would you get a freckle tan? That's weird.
if you tat freckles, you have freckles. Like it's kind of the same
Right.
thing. I don't. I it's weird, but it's no different than having freckles. At that
I
point,
just
you have
started
permanent
to really
dots.
like floss my freckles.
You hid your freckles.
I hit them. Well, I put on makeup today.
But did you? Were you
I don't
purposely
specific-
trying to?
no.
Oh, okay.
I
Just
like
to
my
keep it even.
freckles.
You've always liked your freckles.
Mhm.
Then why you say recently?
I recently started flaunting them. Is what I'm saying. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
recently like like,
Bringing the dots out.
yeah.
I like freckles. Freckles.
Mhm.
Freckles extend. It's crazy that some people grow up not liking their freckles. You know.
It's because kids are mean and make fun of you for them.
Right. No, I get it. Like
Kids are
everybody kind of gets
definitely mean.
the teased as a kid, but some people just have a
You
couple
were
freckles.
probably a bully when you were younger, huh?
I was bullied for a little bit,
And then you became the
and
bully.
then I had goons. It was crazy.
Ah.
Like I went to a
It's all
for
coming.
elementary school. I went to a predominantly white school, and I got bullied for being black for like the first. I want to say like the
Damn.
first month maybe.
bully for being black.
That's how it gets. When you're a
Jesus.
kid, like they're not in tune with social norms. You get bullied for being black. You get bullied for being mentally disabled. They just go crazy when you're a kid.
Kids are mean.
Yeah.
But
They used to call me a bear.
you told me that story.
I did. And you saved my name in your phone as fucking bear.
Mm-hmm. It's not cute though. It was her trauma.
Yeah, it was my trauma. That's what you do. Takes my trauma and makes it my contact.
That's pretty
name.
funny though.
That's horrible.
What'd they do when you walked in the class?
Because I was big, I was tall, I was the tallest girl.
Yeah, if you're tall,
You know, and I
or
was taller
you're-
than
you're
most of the
too tall or
boys.
too short for people, but you're a target.
There was only one boy that was taller than me, and I was taller than the rest of the class. So I tell him the story, and he changes my contact name to a bear.
That's funny.
Wow.
That's funny. There was the roar you did. No, I mean, like I said, it happened to all of us. I got bullied for being black. I forget I was in 3rd grade. He was in 5th grade. But my bully came up to me after I had already made friends, and I had like some real nigga white friends at the time. I was a skater. Skaters they be fighting and stuff. But yeah, it was so funny. I was hanging out with my friends like Hunter and Devin. Devin's was
Those are classic skater
skater
white kid
names, right? And and troublemaker too.
There
like
was a Hunter
like
and Devin in
Yeah.
my school.
Ooh, Hunter.
Hunter, Devin, and Christian.
Hunter spoiled.
And
huh? I know Hunter was spoiled.
right. Yeah, I remember. I think he came over and started messing with me. And Devin, I heard, get off of my friend. And then they all like jumped him. It was like a 3rd grade jumper in my mind because I'm
So
an
now you
adult.
like,
In my mind, they were stomping him out, beating his ass. His teeth was everywhere, but that did not happen. It was like a 3rd grade. It was like a rustle. But
it was just tussling.
it was just a tussle. But I was like, yeah, that was like my first taste of like,
Goonage.
I want to be a boss. I want to have goons.
So, and you have goons
guy.
now. Oh, hey, I didn't even see you there.
Now that guy. I'm just smoking
Oh.
a cigarette. I'm gonna do that before
Why
I
are
die.
you like this?
Before I die, I'm gonna put a cigarette out on somebody's
Why
face.
would you want to do that? Why would you want to do
I
that?
don't want to do that, but I kind of
I
want to do
think
it.
you kind of want to.
I kind of want to do it.
I
It
think
it just
when-
looks cool. It's not like the meanness or the violence of it. It just
That's-
looks cool.
That's
I don't even smoke
very
cigarettes.
mean.
I would
I
have
think,
to smoke a cigarette
um,
and cough through it just to do that.
I think
You
Tobias.
could take one.
You imagine how
man.
unintimidating that
light
is?
it.
I'm like, he'd be like, really, nigga?
It's like the villain on Black Lightning, Tobias. I think he did that to somebody,
Probably.
didn't he?
Feels like a
Tobias.
correlative villain.
Yes.
That is very long cigarette. Get you from over here.
Shut your thick lips up. No. Oh, go ahead.
No, say what you're saying. Now it's
No. Go ahead.
I gotta try to give some type of transition.
Oh, you about to do an ad?
What are you about to do?
I had it.
Okay,
No.
go ahead.
I had a.
All right, we got
fact.
a thick fact. Right after this commercial break. Get into character. You have to be somebody different this time.
Okay, who am I? I don't know what you're about to read.
Give your backstory.
I don't know what.
Just
I don't know
make sure
what
you got a
ad this
backstory.
is.
Okay. Ooh, what a day of selling this THC.
Oh.
This house looks like they do THC.
Yo.
Man, it's just like the last house I was at. Can you open the door?
What you want, bro?
Hey, one job. I'm a salesman for Lumi Labs, and I'd like to know if you're interested in microdosing some gummies.
Oh, hold up now. What's
Yeah.
up, brother?
Can you unlock? Can I hear the sounds of the locks and stuff? Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Hello, sir.
It's ma'am.
Cool. My name is Patrick, and I work for Lumi Labs. And I just wanted to talk to you about THC gummies.
Yes.
And not only that, the best THC gummies to microdose.
So they 5-5.
Oh, they fi-fi.
Okay.
They fi-fi. Let me just tell you. Microdose as a whole and as the concept, microdosing is commonly associated with like psychedelics, wellness,
Right.
performance enhancement, creativity. I for one give them to my mother. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Oh, she loves them. They help her
Really?
relax. They're good. They're good for her. You know, they bring her anxiety down.
Shout out to your mom.
I popped a few too, and it's a good time. The creative boost is something else. But let me just tell you the benefits. If you're looking to consider points that are good for you and your body, why don't you consider these? Creative boost. Is that something that sounds like you would like?
For sure.
A little boost of the creative. How about enjoying the moment? I have trouble enjoying the moment sometimes. I need to stop and smell the roses. Do you need to enjoy the moment, ma'am?
Yes,
Okay. Are you enjoying this moment?
I am. You're
What about
telling me
sleep?
about edibles.
What about help with just sleep?
Yeah, I could use it.
Pain? Anxiety?
All that.
How about workout and recovery? Well, let me tell you. We got all that covered.
Mhm.
You know, the relaxation is through the roof. You've probably heard about microdosing.
Heard it.
All sorts of people are microdosing lately. They've been feeling healthier. They perform better. This show that y'all are watching happens to be sponsored by Microdose Gummies.
Wow.
They deliver perfect entry-level doses of THC that help you feel just the right amount of good. It's not too
Okay.
much.
Oh.
You know them edible stories? The edible kicked in and I started talking to Bugs Bunny. It ain't all that.
Yeah, I have some of those.
It ain't all that. They really do taste and feel amazing. I've used them to help me get in the zone, when I do my creative work. All around, they're a
Wow.
10 of 10 for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So microdose, they're available nationwide. To learn more about microdosing THC, you can just go to microdose.com. Use our code to get the free shipping and 30% off your first order.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So just go on over to microdose.com and just use our code. Get that 30% off and that free shipping. And links will be found in the show description.
Wait, you at my door and you don't have none on you? I can't just get something off
Microdose.com.
you? Oh.
You got a laptop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, skedaddle. I
Oh.
don't have no. I ate them all because I like enjoying the moment. You feel me? I'm probably gonna get fired.
Me.
But shout out to Microdose. All right.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye, sir. I mean, peace out, sir.
Your voice changed a lot during that conversation. The commitment was futile. Okay, let me hear
Don't do that.
this thick fact.
Okay. Having sex stimulates the growth of brain cells.
Like it makes you smarter, or you don't have any backup info past that, huh? That's interesting compared to the sticky rice one. You
I mean,
could
you
have came
got
with some
me.
better
I
heat than
mean,
that.
Having
Having
sex
sex.
stimulates the growth of brain cells. That means we need to be doing it more.
No, absolutely. Everybody should have more sex. But I
More
mean, I don't think
sex.
that leads to them just being smarter. There's a lot of dumbass people having sex.
It could.
And you don't even
growing brain cells.
Yeah,
I think you have to then fill the brain cells with information afterwards.
There you go.
And
but
I
you
saw you
might
on-
want to.
I saw you on Uberfacts, and that's how you caught me on Thick Threads because there's no more information past that meme. There's
Right.
not even in the caption.
So you giving me a taste of my own medicine. I get it. I get it.
She hit me with the what else, and I was like, that's it. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay, so if you create more brain cells, that
Okay.
might make you more motivated to fill them.
Yep. No,
Because
overall,
if they're not there,
overall
then
more sex, better brain health.
Yes.
Sex is I guess a brain exercise. Could you say?
Brain food.
Sex is brain food. I like that. So next time you go down there, you're eating brain food. It's good for the mind. It's good for the brain.
It's like that saying, eat more chicken, have more sex.
Eat more
have
chicken.
more sexing.
Have more sex. Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
I want to talk about some quick crazy stuff. Quick and crazy.
Okay.
Did you hear about this dude who resigned after his job accidentally paid him 286 times his wages?
Mm-hmm.
This is a good one. I'm having a good time. I don't think we're getting out of here pretty soon. I'm not going to get to the crazy stuff. I might just make it a tag at the end, but this is let's stick to the funny stuff.
Do we have a number?
Oh yes.
A base number. Okay.
Oh yes. So this was a Chilean man resigned from his job and disappeared after his employer mistakenly paid him 286 times his wages. The unidentified man is currently nowhere to be found after he promised to give the money back. It said his employer accidentally paid him $165,398,000. Wait. This must be pesos. Okay, yeah. They paid him 165,398,851 Chilean pesos, which comes out to about 70,000 US dollars. Which I didn't know that's a crazy difference, isn't it?
Did you
165 million?
165 mil?
It's 165,398,851.
I'm about to move.
That's a lot. 75K means you're 165 million? You're a millionaire with 70K.
That's crazy.
In pesos. But he was supposed to be paid 500,000 Chilean pesos, which is about $500. So I'm out of there.
Oh, yeah.
$500 US dollars compared to 70,000 US dollars, or 500,000 pesos compared to 165 million. His manager noticed the mistake and asked the former employee to pay back the extra cash, despite making the promise. The employee didn't answer. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Do you think? Can I be a conspiracy theorist real quick?
Absolutely. It's the place for it.
Do you think that the employer made him disappear since he wouldn't give the money back? That's a lot of money
Well, but
to get murked over.
yeah. That got
Give us the money. No.
and then just told people like, yeah, he disappeared. He really wanted that money.
Oh,
And then you
shit,
have
I
that
don't-
money. Could you call insurance on that? Could you get the insurance back for that?
Insurance on what?
Like
What was the transaction for?
paying him for his wages, but they overpaid him.
Yeah, there's not really insurance.
There's not insurance for
I mean,
that.
they don't have HR probably.
Well, no wonder they. Yeah, I believe that more than he got away with it. But, I
Right.
mean, with $70,000, you could disappear.
165 million.
Exactly, 165 million, you could absolutely disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, later, Cam. Yep.
Hi. Hey. Hi.
So there is a button that does turn that camera on if you wanna say what's up to the people. Yeah, I actually believe both of those stories. I believe he
Yeah.
could have got away with it too.
You think so?
Yeah, why not?
There's not too many places you can go and just live off of 70K. Like, I mean,
No, he
you could.
didn't have to come to America. He could have stayed out
know.
there and balled out.
Well, he disappeared.
I mean that.
And if they had 165 mil
Where would
to mistakenly give, to me that means the company is pulling in numbers. So
unless I mean, you could have given a you could have wired over most of the money too. What if that crumbled the business?
But if you didn't
that's
notice,
a big mistake, huh?
So I don't know.
Hell yeah, he noticed.
No. What I'm saying is, was it over time that he got paid this, or was it just one lump sum, boom, and then he's out?
He said his manager noticed the mistake and asked the dude to pay him back, and the dude said okay, and then he disappeared.
What was that movie where they took like a couple pennies off of every person in the who had that bank and became
Wolf of Wall Street?
Is that
No.
it?
They were doing penny stocks.
No, that was they hacked into a system and they took what was it, like 10 cents from each person.
Oh, stuff that was not noticeable?
Uh-huh.
I would not trip over 10 cents, even if it was suspicious. That's
got
crazy. That's super smart.
millions
You have to
of-
put in
yeah.
some work, though. You on
I think
client
it was that
100,
movie.
making $1.
Oh, it was that movie where he's like, my stapler.
Adam Sandler movie?
No. He was like, you got my stapler. He was like the big guy with glasses, white dude. Oh, what was the name of that movie?
I'm getting more and more
My
confused.
stapler.
They know it. Somebody there knows it because my stapler was like. And then he blew up
Sorry.
the.
I cannot
he
see
blew
y'all
up the
comments
job.
today.
A comedy?
He blew up the. Yeah, he blew up their job, so he got away with it. Right when
Nah,
they
I've
was
never
about to
heard
get
of that.
caught.
Never heard. I ain't heard of that.
Office Space.
Oh, really? That one?
Is that what it's called?
I've seen Office Space.
You know the guy at the
He has like a lisp. That was Office Space?
I think so.
Huh.
I
Maybe
think
it
it
was
was
Office Space. I haven't seen that in so
Yeah.
long. Well, why'd you bring
movie
that
was
up?
funny as hell. I was saying the company noticing like money missing.
Oh,
or
that's
that
what
much
Office
money.
Space was about?
I thought they had hacked into some kind of system
thought that
and
was
they
just
took money
White
from
people in the
like,
office beating up a printer.
No.
It
no.
actually had a plot.
Yeah,
That's
it
what it
was
was
a
about.
plot.
They
It
were
was about
stealing.
scam?
Yes, they
Yeah.
were stealing. Yes.
I don't remember that plot
Oh
at
my
all.
God.
They got away with it?
Yeah, because the stapler
Because
dude,
white? Because
he blew up the job. Blew it up. I think.
this sounds made up. That's
right
crazy.
when they was about to get away. I
She's
mean, right
right.
when they were about
I
to get
really did not remember
caught. He
this
set
movie.
the shit on
Huh.
fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should watch that again. That sounds
You
pretty
should.
good. I did not enjoy it when I watched it the first time.
For real?
I was bored.
No.
It didn't really line up with my humor.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I liked it.
I don't really know. The stories I have are weird. I have some weird stories to end with.
Just like you.
But, I mean, we got somebody smashing a horse.
Oh,
We got people found in a basement waiting for the rapture.
what?
Oh, I'm
The rapture?
all right, I got two more.
The rapture?
You said it again. I still don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. She's been saying I'm Jesus for the past week, and it's been really, really blasphemous. I am not Jesus. Please stop.
You look like
I do
you
not look
could
like a young
be young. You got the little sandy brown hair.
Although I do
The
wonder what
light
Jesus did
eyes.
before 33.
You got kind of the facial structure a little bit. Don't he?
Please stop. Jesus
Social
Christ.
media Jesus.
Right.
Social media?
Jesus.
Hell no, because they'll run with that, and I
People
can't
are
do that.
just gravitated to you.
No, that's
If we go
people
anywhere,
are gravitated towards Rihanna. She's not a Jesus.
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 Jesus. I like it.
Say Rihanna.
Wow.
That was dumb. All right. I got one more story. One more story. But before, no, I don't. I'm a reverse the sandwich.
Oh.
Well, now you can't make me laugh because I'm trying to go into some
Go.
real stuff. All right, this is
1,
real
2,
stuff.
3, go.
All right, we do want to we do want to acknowledge the fact that so 4th of July just happened, and unfortunately there was a full shooting. I think 6 people got killed. 2 police officers were shot in a July 4th fireworks show in Philadelphia. All these horrible things are happening. The Highland Park Parade shooter, Robert E. Cremo, he was arrested.
Apprehended without incident.
Without a thing, without a care. So it's really obvious to see. There was actually a dude in Kentucky who actually shot and killed 6 police officers.
What?
He shot at the cops. He shot 6 police officers, killed 3 in Kentucky.
God.
And
This was all on the 4th of July?
This is hang on. This was 9 hours ago. And obviously the glaring differences between the Jalen Walker case, who was the young man who got shot 60 times. 60 times.
Didn't they release like 90 bullets?
60 times. Your average handgun has what? 8 to 16?
Mm-hmm.
You saw the video, right? Were they using assault rifles or all handguns?
I don't know. Did you see the video? It was real. Like
I just read
real.
the information. I try not to.
I couldn't really make too much out. It was more about the audio for me. He was just like, they sounded like they
60
feared him.
is so
and then it
crazy.
just was like
To be in terms of gunfire, 60 bullets would actually take a long time to hear. So imagine how that feels to shoot.
Do you know? Did it say how many officers shot? Is it like 10 officers?
Let me see.
That's
Right.
that's
It's gotta be some
overkill.
type of automatic weapon with that, and at
Not
least 3
overkill.
Right,
officers. to get
something
off
like that.
60
Yeah, not one.
shots.
Oh yeah, one person ain't letting off no 60 shots.
No,
But it's
Right,
like
but
it's insane that someone who is actively shooting a place up, actively on set with a rifle, killing people, already has killed people, they can still find a way to arrest them peacefully. I just don't get it. That's like the worst thing a person can be doing. Like they are actively in the act of shooting, as opposed to somebody who's just running away and you're not sure if they have something. But when you're sure they have something, it's peaceful. Okay, it says 8 police officers shot him 60 times following a traffic stop. So a kid without a gun who was stopped for a traffic stop was shot 60 times more than an active mass shooter.
and he has no prior criminal history, no trouble with the law ever.
Freaking incredible.
It's
That's
horrible.
insane.
I don't even do that to bugs. You know, you got to hit them more than once.
Man,
Not
60. 60 is on some. It's like
Excessive.
it's like you're not even worried about your job at that point. At some point,
don't
it's
even-
like he's
Why
down.
did all of them feel like police officers they're taught to shoot and kill, right?
I thought they weren't.
I thought they were, because I don't want to say why. You can do the fact check, but a couple people I know that went through the academy, yeah, you are trained to do that.
To shoot and kill.
uh-huh.
Probably depending on
So
the
if-
situation.
So 8 officers, 1 person. Like, why did all 8 feel like they needed to?
You remember the TV show Cops? Does that even still happen? Do they ever chase people and tackle them? Like, I remember that was like the thing. You get in trouble, you run. They had to be a little bit in shape because that's part of the job, right? A tackle. When did it just be like we
He
good?
couldn't have been moving
right.
after 10.
No.
Could not have still been.
After
so there's
I
no.
just 3, you know?
Yeah.
I just saw an article, and maybe you can look up this article. I saw it earlier today, where a police department is like under fire, like under investigation for using black men as targets, like shooting targets.
As
for-
practice.
As
This
practice.
is the training.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Because that actually,
And
if you spent all day at a range shooting at like a specifically colored like a black colored person, that would probably do something to your brain when you're out there in the field. But it's also crazy
so
racist.
it's almost
but
like they're trained
training
to,
their brain to like be racist on a you know what I mean, muscle memory. That's insane, especially since when you go to a shooting range, they're just like regular people. There is no
right.
there is no like gender or race specified. It'll be like a zombie.
Diverse.
It'd be a square. It'll be just like a regular person with a hostage. That's really going out of your way to be a really bad cop.
Right.
Yeah, but no, that's.
It feels like you have to kind of, and I'm not even talking about like the officers, but just like the people who are committing these type of crimes. Like to go back to the mass shooters. And I feel like people are really. I don't know what the pandemic did to their mental health or whatever, but it seems like people are having a more difficult time like dealing with their frustrations of like job issues, like dealing with people at school. Like it just seems like it's much more difficult.
People are snapping.
Yeah. Like,
well, I mean, I think
they
that's
used to snap and just fight, you
Well,
know.
that's
But
what's-
now it's like, okay, like I think you said earlier, I didn't get my pack of ketchup or mayonnaise, and like
yeah, them
you know, like
all
it's
these
crazy.
shootings in fast food restaurants and people shooting people to not because they didn't get their mayonnaise or they didn't get their ranch.
or it was made
is like-
wrong. The sandwich was. I think
People
the
are
Subway,
dying
right?
over that. Yeah, but I mean, we just talked about one in Jimmy John's, Wendy's. Like I literally say this all the time. That's one of the most dangerous jobs to have right now is a drive-through fast food worker because people people really forgot how to act out here, and that's the craziest part. It could be somebody in a situation like that who snapped because they didn't get their ranch sauce. It can be someone who just snapped in general, like it seemed like this was, or it can be these like cleansing people who have like a mission. So it's like you guys really have to be careful. We really have to be careful going out in public now because it's like you don't know if it's going to be somebody's problem over here because they didn't, they flipped out on an employee, or if it's somebody who's literally on some type of mission, talking about like we need to help the white race or whatever that shit is, or just the random ones. That's just like,
I mean,
the
and you just
country festivals got shot up, and that has nothing to do with black people.
Right. You just think about it. It's like everywhere that you could think about frequenting has some type of incident attached to it. Church, the grocery store,
Concerts.
the movie theater, concerts, nightclubs, bars, like school, like
Right.
it's like
Work.
everywhere, work, restaurants, like anything that you
That's hella
would
true.
think would be
They
just
covered
normal.
everything. It happened everywhere.
Everywhere. So it's like you never know. And those
aquarium.
people,
I think an aquarium. Someone got shot at an aquarium, didn't
get out of here. For real?
they? Please don't. I hope I didn't make that up.
Fact check.
My thing is the way that we're bagging our own groceries, pumping our own gas. Now we're gonna have to do our own fast food because all these workers are getting eliminated. It's like
With the robots?
stop messing up the food cycle, y'all.
Right.
The food chain.
I used
out
to
here.
work I used to work in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Damn,
And I
that's
never
somebody
Can't
did
be
get
the
shot.
most dangerous.
Dang.
2021, last year.
At
Like,
an
I-
aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It's a wild place to get shot.
That is.
It's pretty. I like aquariums.
They have big tanks. That's a pretty dangerous thing
Isn't
to do.
it not allowed to bring your
What?
firearm in these public places?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just thinking about
I think they
that could
do they check for guns at the aquarium though? That's such a wholesome
No.
place.
They're checking bags, making sure you're not bringing snacks in so that they can
Right.
make more money. But if they
God.
come across a weapon, they just move that to the
Oh,
side.
yeah, shooting up
Right.
a- Guys, please be careful. Please, I think that I think the world needs to calm down a little bit. I know
it needs some
everybody's
healing.
so excited about getting out. They want to go out and go to these big places and stuff like that, which is fine. But just if you do, please be careful. Don't be hanging around afterwards. Watch out for suspicious stuff. And honestly, it's sad. As sad as it is, everybody should really like take a course on what to do, because
Right.
I saw a video of the shooting at the July 4th thing. And the amount of non-urgency that I saw was really concerning.
Really?
Oh my God. There was like full gunshots happening. I saw a dude on his camera phone. There were people walking regularly. Just like people who just, either never imagined they'd be, maybe they're in shock, or I don't know, they'd
Let
really
me play
process what was happening.
devil's
But there was full crowds running though.
Oh.
It's not like they didn't
Because it was
know.
4th of July, so fireworks, gunshots,
Right.
kind of.
But it
no?
wasn't like the beginning of it. This was like screaming, running, and stuff like that.
Damn.
People on bikes. But to your point, yeah, that's a huge point on the 4th of July. But you really have to know that. I mean,
I'd be running.
we live in LA, so we know the difference between
Right.
fireworks. You'd be like, okay, that was a little, yeah, that was a M16. What are the bottle rockets? I don't know anything about fireworks. What are the bottle rockets? The M80s. That's what I'm talking about. The M80s and
Ooh,
those
them
things.
are loud.
They're so
They're
loud.
so
I go
loud.
based off of rhythm.
And the whistlers.
I kind of like them though.
What?
The M80s.
What?
It's
How
the
they sound?
whistlers. You set up the whistlers in the bottle, and they
Man,
go
wait till
on.
they make a gun that sound like that. You'll never
Stop.
know. You come back.
No.
You never know the difference.
They're gonna name them aquarium guns
The
at that point.
See, that's where you should not be shooting. You let a shark get on somebody.
At the aquarium, like I'm just thinking about the tank. Like I'm thinking about that big ass tank that's in the inside.
Mm-hmm.
You break that one, man.
So,
So
the
yes,
question is, when
be
they're
careful.
shooting, do you run or do you hide? What is the
Run
protocol?
and
I feel
hide.
like it's. I mean,
Running can't be safe when bullets are flying.
well, the running
Right.
is dangerous nowadays because you're more likely to die from other panicking people trampling. You know what I mean? Like, look at all the concerts where fake gunshots or somebody thought there was gunshots, and then one
Yeah.
panic lead to group panic, and then everybody's running and nobody really, and then there's all somebody who falls over, and now people are getting like
Right.
that's what can really happen. But
It's really sad.
I mean, I feel like, hey, just you cannot be in a like I cannot be in a crowd like how Astro World was like this, because if anything happens, even if it's not really a fight or shots, you can get trampled in that. So I'm kind of done with that. But I mean, I just think everybody should take a class. I don't know if I'm qualified for that, but I would get down because running and you don't know what's happening seems. I feel like you should, because a lot of times shootings don't happen that long. Niggas don't have bullets like that.
Whenever I've been somewhere where I thought something was happening, I've done this like crouch run. So it's like I'm not sitting
duck
in one
walk.
spot, but I'm ducking low,
they're
and I'm
sneaking.
like, like
I mean, it's
I don't know. I'm just trying to get away from like okay. I was at the bowling alley when
It's like the most dangerous place to be now.
right
You might get the baby.
when the baby I was there.
Mm-hmm.
And I look to the side, and I fear like shit like that, like a fight turning into shooting and stuff like that. So once I turned to the side and I saw that they were tussling, me and my homegirls, we took off. I mean, I ran out of the bowling alley. So I didn't even really know all that happened like that because I dipped because I wasn't
You
sure.
tried to get out before, yeah.
And inside of there was probably a lot of weapons that could have been discharged. And I was just like, okay, so I know the type of person I am in that type of situation. I'm going to run
Right.
for sure. Like,
Yeah. I mean, there's no one situation that works, but I do know that having your camera phone out and just walking upright while there's people running and busting, you gotta keep your head on the swivel. But I say all that to say, be careful out there, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't just be going out to these events all willy nilly. And
willy-nilly. Lord.
Willy of the nilly.
how old are you?
I want to go out with a fun one.
With a bang.
Let's go out with a fun one.
I shouldn't have said that. A bang.
Florida man faces charges after killing neighbor's pet rooster.
The black
That's
one?
how wild this shit's happening out here. Niggas getting their roosters offed. Here's a quote. Here's a quote. I was fearing for my safety. He sound like a damn police officer. What kind of bullshit is that?
Have you seen chicken attacks? Rooster attacks? Have you seen them? Bruh.
Everybody's shooting
Them things is
a
violent.
rooster. I was fearing for my safety. Chickens are dying every day. People are at churches, Popeyes, and KFC.
He pulled a stand your ground against a rooster, bro. Like
Chickens
that's what
die
they
every
have
day,
to
B.
say.
Chickens die. They do.
This is so Florida. So
Ah.
feud between Florida neighbors just went viral. the accused chicken killer's excuse for the slaughter that he was acting in self-defense. This dude was 54 years old. He spent 30 hours in jail following the arrest, which is a lot of time for he killed a chicken. He left his rooster dead. He said he was protecting himself. I'm defending myself, you know. I was fearing for my safety, and the chicken died. He said he grabbed a nearby stick and accidentally hit the rooster owned by the... Oh.
A stick?
A stick. He wasn't busting.
Man, you can't go to...
I thought he was shooting.
You can't go to jail
He beat
for
him.
a stick.
I thought he was shooting. Grabbing a
murder?
stick is like... Yeah, murder's murder, right, for sure. But I'm just saying, if he was like, ah, and he did that in the moment, like, chickens must die a lot easier than we thought. I thought he bust that rooster, gave him that cockadoodle. He said he later came home and found his rooster dead after the animal didn't greet him as usual. That's sad.
Oh.
He had his rooster come up and maybe he was greeting the other dude. Maybe he was like, hey, what's up, man?
Nah.
Wow.
I've seen bird attacks. You seen bird attacks?
Not chicken attacks. That's a stupid search.
Well, I
Them
mean,
seagulls at the beach for food, they attack.
they attack.
Seagulls
So,
are
Gangster.
gross.
and some roosters
Seagulls
are
are-
big. Was this a big one?
What? I don't
the
know.
rooster? Oh.
I don't know. I mean, if he died by stick, I'm not 100%.
Yeah, I mean, you hit him in the right spot.
You ever seen Chicken Red?
Yes.
That's a sad movie. It's cool though. It made me feel bad about not stopping eating chicken because I didn't stop, but
Oh, I
it made
was
me
just
feel
about
like
to
they were
ask.
actually doing that. You know, some claymation where everybody's like,
Uh-huh.
you know, that Wallace and Gromit.
Yes, I do.
a good one.
I really enjoy Chicken Run, and I still eat chicken too.
Hello, Gromit. The moon is made of cheese. That was a horrible impersonation. That was not good. That was not good. All right, guys.
What's wrong with you?
We have been. Okay. We only went. This is a little mini episode.
Yeah.
2 ads. You know what I'm saying? Thick Threads podcast just dropped the pilot episode. We got. We're gonna be doing it weekly. We got a lot more coming. Big announcement. Yes, make sure you guys follow the subscription. There's gonna be bars. There's gonna be thick facts. There's gonna be crazy threads. We low key did an actual mix of the 2 podcast styles.
Yeah.
Like we did the facts with the Aurora Borealis. We did kind of like a thread, and we rapped, which we don't do on thick podcasts, but I think we should now. Let's do some freestyle.
You think that we should add that in?
Yeah, let's get some
rapping?
bars in there. Because me and
Oh
Tahir,
my
we never
God.
do acapella. You know what I'm saying? I like the acapella bars.
Our bars are not good though.
It's fine.
Oh,
Your bars are not good.
your bars are not good.
Like I said, subscribe to the Thick Threads podcast. And yeah, you got anything else coming up?
Damn. No.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I'm
She
sorry.
chilling.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I was about to say, you
No,
be
I
working all the
have.
time.
I know I'm working all the time. We have the Lesbian Homie 2 coming out.
When does that
Me and
drop?
Big Jaw. We don't have a date yet, but we've completely finished shooting it.
Is it post? Is it done in post?
It might be. We
Shout out
It's
to Big
pretty
Shot.
much-
Y'all been
yeah.
working together for a minute.
yeah.
He's
Big
on
Jaw,
his
that's-
production shit.
yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
That's
he's a funny
it's
guy.
a big project.
Mm-hmm. Hard working folks.
Mm-hmm.
But that's that. And then I have some other sketches that I'm playing in, some more web series and stuff.
Big
You
bet.
know.
We just did the Blue Chew.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
The
We just
Blue
did
Chew ad. You've been helping me out.
Mhm.
You know, appreciate it.
Big old bet. Well, I appreciate you for pulling up. Young Persephanii, my guest / co-host.
Thank you so much for
You know what I'm
having
saying?
me. I always enjoy coming on Damn Internet You Scary. I think this is like maybe the 3rd time I think I've done
Just a
Damn
couple
Internet You
times.
Scary.
You've done it
Yeah.
a couple times.
I enjoy your lunchtime lotteries.
Oh, yeah, you
know,
were just
all
in the Arby's
shows.
episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All the
There we
shows
go.
that you guys have me on, I really have a good time. So
Big work.
thank you for having me.
Big work. Hey, I appreciate the Scary Squad for pulling up. I could not get into the Patreon, so I think that we got the Discordians in here, which is great. But we appreciate you guys, and we will see you next week. Tahir should be back.
Bye.
All right, y'all.